Smeller, Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss, my nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo. What up? What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Michael on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Grouse, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, big dog. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one, man. I got a feeling today, man. This episode gonna make a lot of niggas mad. Gonna make a lot of people mad. And in the meantime, we got the Zone on right now, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on with the Zone. They showing Devin Haney tattoos and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I went back and then I ain't watched Max on Boxing yesterday. Damn, I forgot to watch Max on Boxing, man. Let me bring up Max on Boxing first, man. Let me bring up Max on Boxing first, because I ain't watched Max on Boxing last night. I forgot all about it. So we're going to pull up Max on Boxing first. And y'all going to listen to it with me because it's my first time hearing it. But the second one is called State of Boxing. They got Tim Bradley and Andre Ward on that thing. It was a pretty good debate. It was a pretty good debate, you know what I'm saying? A pretty good debate on who and what happened and why he felt this way and why Ward felt that way and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? All this shit. Here we go, Max on Boxing.
With more than 73,000 fans to watch Canelo Alvarez break Billy Joe Saunders' face. What were your impressions of the fight? What about his opposition now? And I understand these are good for him. I'm happy with the fight. But he's not fighting Beterbiev, Bivol, a Charlo brother. I'll take either one, but let's say Jamal, right? Triple G in a rubber match. What about his opposition now? And I understand these are belt holders at super middleweight, but are any of these guys one of the top, say, 3 guys you'd like to see him fight?
I mean, again, bro, I really hate when a nigga have Mike Couch on. I'm like, bro, I know Mike is the guy and he this, he that. All that. I don't care about none of that shit, man. I don't care about none of that shit, man. Mike is at best a mediocre goddamn judge of talent and judge of what he's seeing. Like the guy just get told what's happening. His opinions about boxing ain't really that goddamn great. If you ask my opinion.
I mean, the fights I want to see most are Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez. I think those two guys give Canelo the toughest fights stylistically. They're big guys, even though Charlo's at 160 right now. But look, Max, boxing and the industry, they insist on this nonsense with the titles, so you can't blame Canelo for trying to grab all of them.
Yeah, and by word.
You can't blame him. You can't blame him. Remember when goddamn Canelo dropped the belt? the WBC belt to not fight Golovkin? If the belts didn't mean shit back then, why they mean something now? Good question, Mike. If they didn't mean shit back then when he dropped it to not fight Gennady, why do the belts mean something now? Y'all niggas forget about y'all history. And I'm going to say it again. A lot of these motherfucking, a lot of these goddamn reporters and motherfucking media members, they don't like to remember the history. They don't like to remember the history. So whatever happened today or whatever happened yesterday, this is what they go with. They don't go when Canelo dropped the fucking belt not to fight Golovkin. But no, you can't blame Canelo. He's going for the belts. Shut your stupid ass up.
Or Andrade. And by the way, I'm not saying any of those guys, maybe Canelo beats all those guys. Like those, but some of the guys I mentioned are like 50-50 type fights instead of 80-20 type fights. After the fight, Canelo said, you mentioned he wanted to fight Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant does have the remaining belt, right? How likely does that happen next? What's the likelihood?
Max, I think it's very likely. I actually spoke to Caleb Plant earlier this week. He said it's the fight he badly wants. And obviously he's with PBC, Fox, and Showtime. I believe his last 4 fights were with Fox. I think we're going to see what happens with the deal because Canelo's been fighting with Eddie Hearn. That deal is now expired. But he obviously loves working with Matchroom. Like you mentioned, more than 70,000 big WrestleMania-style entrants.
Drawing boxing, I mean, he or Anthony Joshua, though he's considered. And how much does that kind of flexibility on the one hand?
I care about the dog.
You're right, Max, because a lot of people thought Triple G beat him in the first.
What's that scene like?
Here we go. Post fight.
You were there when Demetrius Andrade crashed the post-fight press conference. What was that scene like?
Talk to me.
That was a crazy scene, and I think that was one of the best things to ever happen in Canelo's career because he finally showed his big personality, speaking fluent English, cursing a lot. I've seen people joke that he sounded like Tony Montana from Scarface. I mean, this guy let the F-bombs flow, but that's what makes you big, right? That's what made Floyd Mayweather big, Tyson Fury, being a big personality.
Man, these dudes got to get off Canelo's nuts, bro. They got to get off. They got to get off Canelo ball sack. Oh, he showed his personality, that the F-bomb flow, sound like Tony Montana. That's what made Florida star. Shut your stupid ass up. These dudes are horrible. The complexion for the employment, goddammit. The nigga got the complexion for the employment. I'm telling y'all. That's a new one. Complexion for the employment.
Personality, talking trash, and Canelo can obviously do it with the best of them.
And you shot that footage yourself, what, on your phone or something, Mike?
I shot it on the iPhone, Max, 4K. But when you post it to Twitter, it kind of buffers it a little bit. But look, that was great for Canelo. We need more of that.
So I want to get this straight. So there's Mike Coppinger of The Athletic in the press conference. You see Andrade's crashing the press conference. You're like, oh, I got to get this. And it's not like the old days where the news guy could say, I got to get a camera crew. You just take out your iPhone and get it.
I just threw the iPhone out there, tried to pan back and forth. And my favorite part, I think, was when Demetrius Andrade said, don't talk to my father that way. And then Canelo just still said, get out of here. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. Can't curse on ESPN too, Max. But I thought it was great.
So Andrade crashes the press conference. It reminds me of something. Roy Jones went up to heavyweight at one point. He beats John Ruiz for a belt. At that moment, I thought we might be looking at the greatest fighter of all time. He may replace Sugar Ray Robinson. There were fights lined up with Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. And then Antonio.
I don't think the chances are that great. I mean, I remember I was in Canelo's gym in San Diego last year, and I said, hey, are you ever going to fight Andrade? And he said to me in English, no, he's boring. And if I fight him, the fight's going to be boring, and they'll blame me. Whether you think that's an excuse or not is another story. But Canelo strikes me as the type.
Is that a excuse? Wow, Mike. Yeah, really. You tell me why Mike Compton got a job and somebody like let's see. Nestor Gibbs, who been doing it 13 years, ain't got one. You tell me that. Tell me that. Or you tell me why Mike Compton got a job and somebody like, let's see, who's been out here really, you know what I'm saying, grinding hard. Who wasn't been out here grinding hard, man? I would say Dante Box Nation, but we already know why them niggas ain't got a job, because they motherfucking, if you talk too much black shit, you know what I'm saying, them niggas, hold on now. Y'all going too far. Y'all going, no, dog, we ain't going far enough. Yeah, I said it. It is what it is. Barbershop conversations. Barbershop deserve a job too. He asked the real question that people want to hear. Not these neck-rubbing questions, man. You feel me? It is what it is, man. I don't care. Oh, no, I wasn't talking about Canelo. I'm talking about Mike Covington, why he got a job. No. Nah, Canelo just doing what every other Mexican superstar did before him. He is goddamn gaining traction and he reaping those benefits. I can't get mad at him. I can't get mad because Canelo was born Mexican. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
The type of guy that would rather you respect him and say, hey, I would love to have the fight, than disrespect him. I think you might try to punish Andre now by not giving him.
Damn, B-Dog, man. You gonna take it there, B-Dog? He's still mad about his credentials, man. Like, come on, man. He ain't fucked about them goddamn credentials, man. He ain't fucked up about them credentials, man. He ain't fucked up about it, dog. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh, we ain't even got to the real shit now. This Max on Boxing is just a little appetizer for you. Wait till I play that goddamn Tim Bradley and Andre Ward shit. Them niggas go at it.
In the fight.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I mean, Canelo has shown the willingness to fight everybody. There is a business side.
False. He has not shown the willingness to fight everybody. Did he fight better B-Ball? No, he did not, Mike. Did he fight Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade? No, he didn't, Mike. So he has not shown the propensity to fight everybody. He has not. That just is what it is. Y'all can say that he has in the media, in the mainstream media, but deep down, and Andre Ward break it down so good. I can't wait. He break it down so good on why we got to look at shit with a side eye.
Side to this, and Andrade is trying to make himself more attractive from a business side to these guys so he can get some big fights. It may not work. Nothing may work. You talked with Tyson Fury while.
And y'all cool with that. And y'all niggas cool with that. It may never work, but they don't bet an eye. They don't bet an eye. It may not work. It may not work, man. He may not get it. He may not get what he want. He may not get what he want, man. Really? Really? So y'all gonna let Canelo just pounce around and call himself whatever you want to call himself, and it don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all gonna let Canelo just prance around, call himself the baddest man in the world, knowing that he dug Andre, knowing that he told Andre, nigga, you're born and we'll never fight you. Rocky Fielder must have been a nigga, one exciting ass fighter. Yildirim must have been one exciting ass fighter. Yildirim must have had more. He must have, know what I'm saying, brought the excitement to the ring. Goddamn me, Calvin Smith must have been one exciting ass fighter. He must have brought the excitement to the ring. Chavez Jr. must have been an exciting ass fighter. He must have brought the goddamn me excitement to the ring. I'm telling y'all, man, them niggas must have been goddamn me fan favorites. fan favorites. Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, when you're the money man, of the division, man, you can do the fuck whatever you want to do. You can say whatever you want to say. Ain't nobody gonna hold you to ain't nobody gonna hold you to a standard. Ain't nobody gonna hold you to a standard. Nobody gonna hold you to a standard, man. Nobody gonna hold you to a standard. And I'm so glad y'all keep on saying who Bud fought. Who Bud fought though, man? Who Bud fought? Who Bud fought? Man, without further ado, man, let Andre Ward school you. Let Andre Ward school you senseless boxing people. I mean, it is bad how senseless you guys are.
I'll start to have some sympathy for him, but in the end, you get to see just how dangerous a sport this is, guys.
And Dre, we're putting up the quote right now from back when Daniel Dubois couldn't continue after his bad eye injury against Joe Joyce last fall. We're man taking a knee and letting the ref count him out. Dre.
Young woman in the fight game, because you don't know what they're going through and you don't know the details of the situation, and you do not know how you're going to respond until you're in that situation. And I agree with Bernard. I'm very, very sensitive about that word quit. You know, I think he did concede. It looks like his corner overruled him. He didn't have the response that Diego Corrales had when he fought Floyd Mayweather, and his father, Ray Wood, stopped the fight, and he's literally fighting his father in the corner. I think that's the visual that people want to see, or else they're going to say you quit. And here's the thing. There's a code in boxing, unwritten code, that you never quit and you never surrender. You never concede. And Billy Joe didn't follow that. And I'm okay with that. I live by it to the letter. But I don't expect everybody to live by that, because if you live by the code in boxing, the unwritten rule, you got to be ready for what comes after that. That can be a life.
And that's real right there. Billy Joe talked all that shit about Daniel Dubois quitting, about, hey, man, you got to go out on your shield. Then he turned around and quit. And Andre Ward just said it plain and simple. It's an unwritten code. It's an unwritten code in boxing. You seen goddamn me Tim Bradley do it against Propanikov. Go out, you know what I'm saying? Go out, guns a blazing. You know what I'm saying? You may win that motherfucker. Andre Ward. Never say never. Never say never. Keep going, and no matter what happened, ain't no quitting. Billy Joe Saunders couldn't live up to that creed. Even though he said he could, he couldn't live up to that creed. That creed. I said creed. What the fuck is a creed?
Altering decision that you're making for you and your family. So I do not knock a fighter saying I've had enough, or allowing their trainer to stop the fight, because we didn't go to that emergency room. We're not going to any follow-up visits. We're not paying any doctor's bills. So a fighter reserves the right to say, I've had enough. But when you break the code, especially when you talk the way Billy Joe did pre-fight and really throughout his whole career, you lose some respect. You run the risk of people saying that you're a quitter. They forget about everything you did pre-fight with Canelo. They're only going to remember that one polarizing moment. So you have the right to stop inside the distance if you want. It's your health, it's your life, and you have to think about your family in those kind of situations. Everybody is not wired and built to go on in the midst of something like that. But just understand, you're never going to be looked at the same.
You're absolutely right. You were 100% absolutely right. When you talk the way Billy Joe talks, when you are as braggadocious as Billy Joe was, when you think, you know what I'm saying, you can just say whatever you want to say, and you know what I'm saying, ain't no, and you seen Billy Joe's history from the social media video that he posts about beating up women or beating up his spouse or whatever. Then he got the homeless guy, and you know, all kind of questionable shit. And when you quit like Billy Joe did, and I'm one of the ones that say he didn't quit. The motherfucker just couldn't continue. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga, I was broke. You know what I'm saying? If he would have went out there, nigga, one of them bones made a jab his ass in the eye or some shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like the nigga, to me, it wasn't it wasn't a quit. It was more of a forceful surrender. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made a surrender. You know, hey, nigga, surrender everything you got. Because if you bring your ass back out there, we killing everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, we were taking it back towards wartime. We killing everybody and everything. Billy Joe, and just translate that for y'all, that mean Billy Joe whole goddamn cheekbone made a nigga motherfucking cheekbone implant. Fucking with Canelo. Real shit. So, but Tim Bradley got another take on
it. Y'all probably think y'all know where I'm going with this, but I think I might surprise you folks. He didn't quit. He did not quit. He didn't quit, but here's why. He was forced to retire from this event. Canelo Alvarez forced him to retire from this event due to the severity of that injury. Now, he went back to the corner. I watched it over and over and over. He went back to the corner. He didn't seem like he wanted to stop fighting. His trainer basically made the call. They saw his face. They saw it sunken in. They knew something physically was wrong with him, and they made the call then, which was the right call. Because, you know, going back out there and taking another punch and having one of those bones shift up towards his eye, he could have been blind for life. Or maybe even could have went up to his brain. You never know. So it was a great call by the corner to stop the fight. You know, these are split seconds. You got minutes to make these decisions. It's not like any other sport where you have a commercial break and you can check on the guy. No, they have to make this in real time. This decision, the corner made the right decision. Big props to them. Get well, Billy Joe. Hey, I'm in your corner. You didn't quit, my friend. You wanted to.
Ain't nobody, Tim. Ain't nobody saying that the corner didn't make the right decision. But by you not coming back out, by you not goddamn me keep fighting after what you said about Daniel Dubois, after what you said about Daniel Dubois. Now, me and Tim might think he ain't quit, but I can't sit here and tell nobody else not to say that the man did not quit. Everybody else can say Billy Joe quit, and I ain't got a problem with it. That's why I ain't been arguing with guys about quit or not quit, because I ain't got a problem with you saying he quit. Because he had to live up to all the shit he said in the past about Dubois, about going out on the shield, about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I'm not going to sit here and argue semantics about nigga quit or he didn't quit, man. The motherfucker got his ass beat. I mean, he didn't get his ass beat. He got his jaw, his eye broke. And anytime you get your eye, let's say this right here. Say it was a nigga in the hood. He out there piecing the nigga up. Bop, bop, bang. Bop, bop, bang. Piecing him up. Then the old buddy he fight him, just catch him with a bang. Knocked his lights out. What the hood gonna say? The old boy was piecing him up? Or the little John beat his ass and knocked his ass the fuck out? They gonna say little John knocked his ass on out and beat him up. Just saying, man. Just saying. You can't take it how you want to take it.
To continue to fight.
And here, when you look at it, look, we've seen you do it, Tim, against Diego Chavez. Your eye was completely closed. We've seen Fernando Vargas do it. Naoya Inoue just had a Fight of the Year candidate against Nonito Donaire. It's not for everybody because at the other
shit, we seen Ebony Bridges do it. We seen Ebony Bridges eyes look like she got two eyes in one. She got two eyes in one, and she fought on. But she ain't from the UK though. She from Australia, New Zealand area.
Not be the same when you leave. Billy Joe Saunders, we don't know what we're going to get from him again, if ever in the ring. The most important thing right now is that he recovers his health, more importantly, his vision. And from there, we'll see what happens. But that's those split-second decisions. That's why you got to give Mark Tibbs all the credit in the world, because it was a timely decision. It was a right decision. And more cornermen need to have the courage to make that decision come hell or high water. And they didn't allow Billy Joe to even have a say in it. And that's a good corner because that's where the quit situation comes in, when you allow the fighter to have that.
The new ESPN.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here the moment you niggas been waiting on. Here the moment y'all been waiting on. Let's go. Right now, who is pound for pound number one? Who is it? Yeah, Terrence Crawford, baby. Let's go, boy.
Fighter to have that situation where you put it on him. It's not his responsibility. It's your responsibility as a cornerman.
All right, our group this week did not vote on the new ESPN.com pound for pound top 10. We are going to soon enough. I don't have the exact date, but we have another significant fight coming up on May 22nd that is going to obviously alter the top 10 of pound for pound when Taylor and Ramirez meet up. This fight could alter some voting as well as what we just saw from Canelo. But let's assess Canelo now in terms of pound for pound. And Dre, I'll start with you because you and I had a text.
We got a super chat coming in from Space Predator. I don't know what kind of name Space Predator is. What you want them goddamn alien predator movies? But last 2/3 opponents, Khan and Brooke, shit, facing dude with broken over the bones while Canelo breaking dude faces. Okay, cool. I mean, hey, who more accomplished? Callum Smith or Kell Brook? Who more accomplished? Billy Joe Saunders or Kell Brook? Who got a bigger win? Sean Porter, big win right there, boy. He beat Sean Porter. You see how Sean Porter looking right now. Maybe you can say Billy Joe beat Andy Lee. Andy Lee, okay. Got you. I got maybe he beat Andy Lee. But motherfucking Callum Smith ain't beat him. What he beat a fucked up one arm Callum George Groves. That's what he beat. That's what he beat. Nigga Khan beat McDonough. Amir Khan beat McDonough. Who did motherfucker? Canelo beat Amir Khan too. Canelo beat Amir Khan. Canelo beat Amir Khan. Canelo beat Amir Khan too. Canelo knocked out Amir Khan too. He didn't do it like Bud did it, but he knocked him out. Bud made him quit. You know what I'm saying? Like Bud made him quit. Who Yildirim beat? Who Yildirim beat? And speaking of nigga, didn't goddamn me Chris Eubank knock out Yildirim too? He did it in more dramatic fashion than what Canelo did. Just saying. I mean, he got 3 belts. He got 3 belts. He got 3 belts. Go look at his last 3 opponents and tell me who their last opponent was. Do that. Do that. You guys are funny, boy.
Exchange earlier today, and we were talking about the fact, and I said to you, listen, I've got a top tier, and I've been very open in discussing this top tier, and to me, it's been Bud Crawford, it's been Canelo, and it's been Inoue, and to me, it doesn't matter which way you really go because you can make a cogent argument for either guy. I prefer Bud Crawford. However, I will say, if I was forced to vote today, there would be certain criteria that now would be weighed just slightly differently. And one of those is simply activity. Because of those 3 competitors, at least with Canelo, I've seen 3 fights since December. Now, I think very, very highly of Bud Crawford.
Now, look, if that's your argument, if your argument is Mikely simply like Mike, Canelo done fought 3 times and Bud ain't been active. I ain't got no argument for that. I ain't got no argument. If that's your argument, then it's like, hey, you right. Bud fought like in November You know what I'm saying? Canelo fought in December, but 3 more times. I get it. I get that, and it really ain't no argument for that. But don't come with that weak ass argument. I'm gonna kill you. I can't let my motherfucking, know what I'm saying, my talking points go right now. Cause somebody might call in and be like, "Hey, Mike, what about he fought 3 times and this year?" I gotta save it. Don't call in with no bullshit.
I still think of him the same way. I think very highly of Inoue. But with Canelo, you're giving me recency that allows me to know exactly what I'm seeing and what I'm dealing with. So that has me potentially leaning that way a little bit, of perhaps changing the top of my pound-for-pound list, although I think that top tier is in a class of their own. Dre, I'll start with you. Does this fight have you thinking in any way differently about where you place Canelo on the pound-for-pound list?
He doesn't move on my list, but I understand why some.
Talk to him, Dre. He ain't moved on my list either, Dre. He ain't moved on my list either, Dre. Yeah. He ain't moving. He don't move on Dre's list. He don't move on my list. Let's go out to the Mike on Sports pound for pound list. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me go and pull it up right quick. Well, what my pound for pound list right there? There you go. There go my baby. There goes my baby. Yeah. Yeah. There go that Mike on Sports pound for pound list, one of the truest lists in the world, goddammit. Yeah, what up, she? We in this bitch. Yeah. Let me get my pound for pound list right quick, man. That nigga don't move. He don't move on my list. When I move, you move. And I ain't moved yet, Canelo. Yes, sir. Y'all ready? All right, back to the audio.
Some would have him move. You know, when I look at the pound for pound list, to me, it's a very, very sacred list. I try not to let recency bias take over.
Yes, it's a very, very sacred list. Very, very sacred list. So sacred that we don't want no urine testing questions for our number 1 pound for pound fighter. It's sacred. We don't want to have the top guy who failed drug tests.
Over, resume for me is very, very big. So I understand that Canelo has fought, very frequently lately, but who has he fought? There hasn't been a fight that he's fought lately.
Talk to him, Dre. Talk to him, Dre. Talk to him, Dre.
Where he was in a 50-50 fight, or maybe even a 60-40 fight where he had the edge. It's been against fighters that he was supposed to beat, and I don't think you move up and supplant a guy like Terrence Crawford by beating a fighter that you were supposed to beat, and you
can't. How you gonna motherfucking replace Terrence Crawford by beating somebody that everybody expect you to beat? How you gonna replace Terrence Crawford by beating somebody everybody expect you to beat? Everybody expect you to beat Callum Smith. Everybody expected you to beat goddamn me Yildirim, Billy Joe Saunders. What you want, Andre Ward leftovers, Kovalev? That moves you up? Goddamn me, Andre Ward leftovers. He took Kovalev's soul. He made him go in the forest and start licking toads. Come on, man.
He went into the fight heavily favored against, again, though I understand those that may put him ahead. Terrence Crawford doesn't have a permanent spot on my pound for pound list, right? He needs to have another big fight. Hopefully his next fight, people are saying the inactivity, but he just fought, 7 months ago? Canelo's consistently fought twice a year. Terrence Crawford has consistently fought twice a year. I think with this last surge from Canelo, everybody's like, Canelo's fought, 3 times this year. And, Terrence Crawford just fought in November. It's 7 months ago. Now, he doesn't have anything on the horizon. The Manny Pacquiao fight fell through. That was unfortunate because I really believe Terrence Crawford really needed that fight. He's not there indefinitely. He's there by a thread, but I still have him in that place. I'm just not sure I can have Canelo Alvarez supplant Terrence Crawford after beating a fighter that we knew he was going to beat.
I'm with Dre. I'm with Dre. And nigga, Dre ain't even got to the good part. Yo, who is calling me, man? Call me right now, man. I'm doing. You see me doing a fucking live show? Why would you call doing me playing an interview? What kind of sense does that make? Why would you call doing me playing a fucking interview? Like, really? Are we just not going to enjoy the production aspect? What are we doing? I'm turning the goddamn Skype down. Niggas got the audacity to call me doing me playing an interview about the pound for pound list. That's what the show about. It's about Andre Ward and Tim Bradley. And now when we get to Andre Ward and Tim Bradley, you want to call in. Really? Really? Come on, man.
Are you serious right now, Dre? Come on. What is
Nigga, you better straighten your goddamn face up, Tim. What you laughing about, Tim? What you laughing about, Tim?
But Tim, just before you speak, just really quick, just
Nigga, hey, Andre, break it down to him, Andre. Let him know what Tim said. Let everybody know what Tim Bradley said not too long ago.
Tim, really quick, before you speak, excuse me for interrupting. I just want you to remember before you speak that you were the guy that said Canelo Alvarez cherry-picked his way to the top. I digress.
I understand.
What? That nigga called him out on live TV. Tim, you said Canelo cherry-picked his way to the top. I digress. Now, Tim, let me see how you gonna spin this, Tim. Tell me how you gonna spin it.
Understand that. You're right. Digress. That's fine. And I still believe that. So you still can't take the credit away from him. All the accolades that he's accumulated over the time. He's been 5 years? He's been 5 years world champion, 13 world championships. 4 of those championships were vacant world titles. Okay, he held down 3 titles simultaneously in a 10-month span, Dre, and now he can hold down 4 titles now in a 9-month span if he can get Caleb Plant into the ring with him in September. That's unheard of, Dre. Fighters are not fighting for belts. They're not fighting for legacy. I know that there's been some fights along the way that this man has passed on, and I still think that he's still the #1 fighter because of this, Dre. I really do because of this. I understand what you're saying, but just what he's done in recent years, man, has been fantastic. You can't deny him the #1 spot. It's been sensational, and we always say it's not how you win. It's not just about winning. It's how you win these fights. He's dominating, just like you said. He's making this stuff look easy against world champions.
And I actually think, guys, that the next fight is going to.
I'm telling y'all right now, Tim Bradley has some good points. He has some very, very good points. Wait till you hear the rebuttal by Andre Ward.
Going to be the easiest of all of these if you look at it in terms of Caleb Plant being the last belt that he has to secure here. Plant does not have the body of work, does not have the resume, does not have the experience. He has athleticism. He's crafty. He's got some speed. But to me, it's a slightly lesser version of what you just saw. Bernardo, your reaction to if it's Plant next, which I think obviously it will be. That's been the stated goal, unless you're hearing something different.
Yeah, I feel honestly, Andre Ward feels that Plant may be his toughest challenge. I don't feel that way. I feel like Joe and Bernardo. I feel like Joe and Bernardo. Wait to hear what Bernardo broke it down so good. He really did. He broke it down so good. And I got to give him his credit.
Well, I mean, the thing I'm hearing is that he says he's not going to take a penny more or a penny less than what he deserves. And deserve is a very vague word for everybody, especially when you're going to face Canelo Alvarez. So we'll see if he doesn't go with a crazy number that puts him out of the fight. But when you look at Caleb Plant. I mean, he's coming off of beating Caleb Truax, Vincent Feigenbutz, Mike Lee, Jose Uzcategui, and Porky Medina. I mean, tell me which one of those guys is on the level of Canelo Alvarez, and then we can start talking. But I did some searching of the undefeated, except for those two fights.
None of those guys are on the level of Canelo Alvarez. Let me tell you that. Porky Medina, Vincent Feigenbutz, Mike Lee, Jose Uzcategui, Caleb Truax. None of them guys are on the level of a Canelo Alvarez. And we seen goddamn me Jose have success later on in that fight, even though you dropped him a couple times. And then we seen Caleb Truax land some punches on you. I'm just saying, if Billy Joe couldn't get it done, I really don't think that this guy Plant can get it done.
Fights against Canelo, 41-1-1. So when you look at it, there's a lot of fighters for him to face at 168.
Yeah, he lost.
You're right. You add all of that stuff with Caleb Plant, plus the fact that he's got hand problems.
Yeah, I'm trying.
There right now, I think Caleb Plant is going to do a lot better job than a lot of people are giving him credit for. And I know the boxer a lot of times, when they're facing a guy who's physical and can punch, you know, it's hard to see him having anything that can stop Canelo. But I do think that Caleb Plant is in a different place psychologically than Billy Joe Saunders, and I think he's a better fighter than Billy Joe Saunders at this stage in his career. Maybe you know, Billy Joe Saunders 2-3 years ago, but Billy Joe's been very inactive. But I want to just comment on what Tim said really quick. You know,
here we go. Now, if you can find a way to disagree with this right here, phone lines will be open after this quick Andre Ward breakdown.
Tim, when we have this Canelo debate, oftentimes you kind of, you know, make comments about me not giving him credit. I'm giving him credit, but I'm giving you context with the credit. So in other words, to whom much is given, much is required. You can't be all everything and not face all everything competition. I'm very, very detailed with how I dissect the fighter's resume, because I feel like you're only as good as your resume. You can't throw belts out there. You can't throw accomplishments out there. You can't throw weight classes out there. You know, and I know you have to give context with everything that you just said. And when you are a draw, the kind of draw that Canelo Alvarez is, you write your own check. You get to sit back, just like Floyd did at a certain part in his career, and you can pick and choose who you want. You can say no.
What I've been saying. And honestly, I can't take credit for that right there. It goes back to the interview that I had with Stephen Breadman Edwards. He said, dog, when you the money man, you pick who you want to fight. Ain't nobody turning down the money man. That's why you got niggas holding on to their belt and wait till September. That's why you got niggas holding on to their belt and wait till May. That's why you got Caleb Smith taking a fight on 4 weeks' notice in December. When you the money man, ain't nobody gonna tell you no. That's why you got Yeardrum saying, you know what? Y'all can fight for my title. Just tell Canelo he gotta fight me in 30 days. Nigga, you my sparring partner. Of course I'll fight you in 30 days. I done beat your ass in the gym. You think I won't do it for money? When you the money man, ain't nobody turning you down. So that resume shit don't mean nothing to me when it comes to Canelo, because he's the A side. He stipulates everything. But nigga, if he wants you to come in at 164 and a half, guess what we come in at? Chavez Jr. We come in, huh? Nigga, if you come in at anything other than goddamn me one nigga, it's $1 million per pound. Daniel Jacobs, I wish you would. You're not getting that money. Kovalev, nigga, you better not rehydrate. I'll beat your ass if you think about rehydrating. When you the money man, you dictate and you take whatever you want. but he ain't done yet.
No, I don't want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. You were the same one that said, why didn't he?
Oh, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. That sounds familiar, don't it? That sounds familiar, don't it? WBC franchise champion. WBC franchise champion. No, you a horrible fighter. You a horrible fighter. I won't fight you. You a horrible fighter. I won't fight you. You horrible. Dude, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. You're horrible. You're horrible. You're horrible. You want payday?
You want payday. I know that.
You are a horrible fighter. You are horrible. I'm never gonna fight you. Whoa. So y'all cool with Canelo telling the nigga he never gonna fight him, even though y'all may know that he may give Canelo a better fight than Billy Joe Saunders, then got to me Caleb Smith, then got to me and damn sure Yildirim. He may give Canelo a better fight than all three of those guys, but y'all okay with him not fighting that guy though? Cause it's funny. It's funny. Let's have a laugh. You want payday.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Y'all rather laugh and make memes than seeing the best fighting the best. That ain't the boxing, man. That's why boxing's suffering how it's suffering right now. Y'all rather have memes and shit going around than really having the niggas getting the ring with the top dog. Man, please. Man, please. Billy Joe fought an African for that belt. Billy Joe went up to cruiserweight after he lost his belt to fucking Andre when he popped dirty. Went up to cruiserweight, came back down and fought some African nigga on a Frank Warren undercard. I'm not taking calls right now, nigga. I'm going off. Call back when you see me say the phone lines open, this is when you call in. Like real shit. The nigga fought I don't even know who the African was for that belt, man. He fought for a vacant title. Come on, man. But Billy Joe, that nigga though, y'all, hey, Mike Billy Joe, that nigga, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Even though ain't nobody but me pick Billy Joe. And I was just doing it for the hell of it. I was just doing it for the hell of it. Ain't nobody other than me pick Billy Joe, but now all of a sudden, a win over Billy Joe make you pound for pound number one. Really? If ain't nobody pick him, then how y'all giving them credit for beating them? If make that make sense to me. If nobody picked him, how you gonna give him credit for beating them? Somebody, anybody, explain that to me. Explain it. If nobody picked him, how you gonna give him credit for beating him? Because you saw what Billy Joe was doing in that ring. You saw Billy Joe styling on him. You saw Billy Joe styling on me. Oh, he missing them up. He missing them up.
I know that. When can we make it happen though? What do you think? What you think?
You fight with nobody.
Okay.
You are a champion, but I do. What?
I fight with nobody, but nigga, I'm calling you out right now. Fuck a nobody, nigga. What about Canelo? Fuck a nobody. What about Canelo? I'm calling you out right now. Nigga, don't touch me. I'm calling you out right now. Huh? Your little pussy ass. Andre, call me, man. I got you, bro. Fuck a nobody. I'm talking about Canelo. I won't fight you, nigga. Huh? You sound like a bitch. Andre, call me, nigga. I got you, bro. Niggas out here, niggas don't know how to talk no shit.
I know that. When can we make it happen though? What do you think? What you think?
You fight with nobody.
Okay.
You are a champion, but I do. What?
Wait, you avoided him at 54.
You fight with nobody.
You avoided him at 160.
You
Now you're going to avoid him at 168.
Hold on, go ahead. It's okay. Okay, a lot of people haven't fought nobody. Yo, what you mean, bro? Who he fighting? I just asked you a question. I said, who Rocky Fielding fight, though?
Get the fuck out of here.
What you mean? Why'd you make him get out of here? Why'd you fuck you?
Yo, don't talk to my dad like that, bro.
I'll fuck you up.
Let's go.
We don't
Get
get
you asking a simple question.
What you gonna do? Fuck you. Get your. Well, get. Come. Be a bitch. Fuck you. All right.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Congratulate you, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, bro.
Hey,
Y'all watch your mouth.
There you go, guys, please.
Hey, what?
hey, you are a horrible fighter, man. You guys are gonna get the fight, man. You are a horrible fighter. Horrible
Compete me
fighter.
then. Compete me.
Horrible fighter.
Compete me, bro. Compete me then.
Okay, next question.
Just
Beat somebody
pay
first.
them,
Beat
pay
somebody first
them.
yourself.
You must pay them. I know that.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. When I see you was on.
Yeah. I see you outside. Yeah, man.
We're terrified. We're in this play.
That's the key, man. That's the key.
Next question, please.
It's easy to call a nigga a nobody and all this shit, but you don't want to fight him though. Easy to call a nigga a nobody and all that shit, but you don't want to fight him though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to talk that big man shit from up high, cause you know the threat nigga in front of you. So what you gonna do in front of the media? Are you gonna try to minimize him? He a nobody. He a nobody, man. Fuck him, he a nobody. But you ain't trying to fight him. So Alfred and Yildirim was a somebody. Chavez Jr. was a somebody. Nigga, he's somebody's son. Now he's somebody's son. He ain't nobody. He's somebody's son. Nigga, you out here, nigga, goddamn me, beating up little kids. That's all Chavez Jr. was, a little kid. A little spoiled ass kid. Go back out to Andre Ward and spitting this gospel.
And he stay at 175 and fight Bivol and better BF. That's the question.
Why he didn't do that? Huh? I wonder why. I wonder why Canelo ain't stay at 175 and fight Bivol and motherfucking better beef. I wonder why. Huh? Is there a reason? What y'all think the reason is? Don't worry. I already know.
Question I have. This is a very strategic plan that Canelo has had throughout the course of his career, started by Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya gave Canelo the blueprint.
Oscar gave him the blueprint. Oscar said, this how you move. Oscar said, this how you move out here in these streets. We gonna match you right up and coming. And Canelo just said, all right, we see how you matching me, nigga. All right. I like it. Now Oscar didn't give him Laura. Canelo told Oscar to give me Laura. Oscar was like, nah, we're gonna stay away from that dog, and we see what happened with that. Oscar that goddamn me, you know what I'm saying, moved them strategically into the fight with Gennady. It was a reason why it took that Gennady fight so long to happen. The first one. The second one too, because you know he popped for steroids second fight, you know. Just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? He popped for steroids, second fight. After the draw with Gennady, he popped for steroids, in case y'all didn't know. I'm just letting y'all know. But it was a reason. It was a reason why Oscar and them waited, and they vacated that belt, that WBC belt, so Gennady could get it. It's the reason that happened. It wasn't no franchise back then.
On how to become a draw, and then he exposed Canelo to the masses. He shouted him out, and he did what a promoter was supposed to do. But then he showed him, you pick this fight. No, don't fight that guy. He's too dangerous. Fight this guy. So when I look at a resume, I'm not looking at it personally. I'm looking at it objectively, and I'm saying, well, wait a second. I'm looking at this guy. Well, why didn't he fight this guy? Well, man, he fought this guy who's a good fighter, and yes, he has a belt, but who did he beat? That's what I'm trying to do. It has nothing to do with not giving Canelo credit, but it's holding his feet to the fire as being talked about as a great Mexican fighter and arguably the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Hey, Tim, let me ask you this. Tim, let me ask you this about Canelo's plans in the future, and then we'll get on to the heavyweight discussion real quickly. As far as I'm concerned...
And y'all notice, Tim ain't have nothing to say to rebut that. Tim ain't have a word to say to rebut that. Tim didn't have a word to utter to rebut what goddamn me Andre Ward said about Canelo, because he knew it was all true. When you're the money man, things are given to you, man. Well, not given to you, but it's a little bit more easier to get shit done. When you're the money man, you got to be sanctioned bodies, you know what I'm saying, work with you instead of working against you. KDDR7989 says, I know Canelo got the power to pick up Eddie Hearn right there, make it work a while with a good offer for Canelo to accept it. It's the way you pitch it. Man, I'm not hearing all that pitching shit, man. Nigga, Andre, nigga, go to him. Talk that shit, man. What y'all want to come to a nigga with respect? My nigga, what I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all, goddamn me, that father one day? Real quick.
Bro, what's wrong with this nigga?
My bad, wrong video. My bad.
I know that.
Where can we?
Y'all see that shirt? Y'all see that shirt? Y'all see that shirt? Hold on, one second.
I know that.
Where can we?
Y'all see Andre's shirt? You can't, when you got a shirt like that on, you can't come to a press conference with respect on your mind. You got to come with the most flagrant disrespect you can muster. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. You can't wear something like this to a press conference.
I know that.
Where can we?
And expect a motherfuckers to greet you with respect. Boy, please. He signed Andre. He signed him. But like, nigga, you done had that shit on all night long, and you think it's about to be respectful? Boy, please. Get your dumb ass up. Real quick, man. Last little bit of the show I want to get to.
I'll always be excited for a Canelo event, for any time he steps in the ring, for his status in the sport, for the kind of stuff we saw all last week through Saturday night. A fight against Caleb Plant doesn't really excite me. It's Canelo who excites me. It's Canelo becoming undisputed. A fight against some of the others who Bernardo mentioned doesn't excite me.
Yeah, exactly. Like let's be real with y'all. Like, can we be honest with ourselves? A fight with Caleb Plant, it ain't like you overly excited for that fight. It ain't like you overly excited for that fight. You excited for Canelo to become undisputed. How many of y'all picking Plant? How many of y'all picking Plant? How many of y'all are picking Caleb Plant to beat Canelo? I guarantee you it's less than 10% of my chat. Less than 7 people are picking Plant. I'm not. I'm saying it right now. All right. You betting 100 to win on three hands. But are you picking them, though? Are you picking them, huh? Are you picking them? Are you picking them, though? Mike, you picking Josecito Lopez to beat Bud? Man, they better not put don't send the man to his goddamn early. Man, Bud gonna retire, and I'm telling y'all want me laugh and make jokes, man. That's how you fuck around and get folks hurt. That's how you get somebody hurt, man. Putting Lopez in the ring with Bud. Bud gonna hurt that boy. Bud might seriously hurt that boy. That's how you get guys hurt in the sport. Same thing I said about goddamn me Thomas Lamana and never supposed to be in the ring with goddamn me Laura. No, don't do that, man. Y'all gonna get people hurt out here, dog. This ain't no goddamn me pickup game. This ain't no fucking softball. No, this boxing, nigga. Somebody gonna get hurt out here, dog. For real. Plant gotta get some. I agree. Plant get stopped at 5. Caleb ain't got the power to keep him honest. Man, can Nick can't keep him off of him, man. 7. Anybody? I'm picking Canelo to stop playing. Okay, all right. Plan coming for blood. Yeah, he gonna waste. He gonna waste a lot of his own blood, nigga. He probably coming to the fight for blood, but he gonna be going to the hospital for a goddamn transfusion. Really? What else they playing versus Billy Joe look like? That's a good fight. I got Billy Joe winning a decision. I think Billy Joe got a better gas tank than what Caleb Plant got. Caleb Plant get tired. We seen it in the Truex fight. We seen it in the Usyk Katagi fight. Seen him in both of them. So y'all not giving Plant a chance? Hell no. Are you giving him a chance? Come on, man, be real. Mexico demanded a fight from the both of them. For your information, Mexico. All right. Are you talking about Chavez Jr.? Man, ain't nobody demand that shit. Ain't about to demand that shit, man. Y'all niggas lied to y'all because y'all want to see a good fight. That's the only thing that happened. Y'all lied to yourselves down there. And I'm not afraid to say it. Y'all lied to yourselves believing in Chavez. How many times do a nigga got to show you who they are before you believe him? Fuck what he say, what he show you. He a spoiled ass kid who like to smoke weed and like to get robbed by strippers. Fuck out of here. All right. Y'all give me Chavez a boy. Who? It's only one nigga that can beat Canelo right now. David Benavidez. It's only Benavidez that can get it done. But ESPN thinks somebody else can get it done.
Excite me? The only two fights that would really excite me, Tim, would be Canelo versus Beterbiev at 175 pounds or Canelo against Andre Ward.
Ooh! Can you imagine Canelo and Andre Ward? Man, Canelo don't want no smoke with that nigga. Canelo don't want no smoke. No smoke with Andre Ward. Canelo don't want no smoke with Andre Ward. Andre been in there with big punches. Goddamn me, Arthur Abraham, Carl Froch, a big nigga. Say what y'all want to buy Carl. Carl Froch can punch. Carl Froch can punch. Real shit. He could punch his ass off. Ask George Groves. Shit. I don't think Canelo want no smoke with Andre Ward. He don't want no smoke with Andre Ward, man. Real, I don't think he do.
No, I'm serious.
That's good. No, you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Canelo's never said my name, and he's never said Beterbiev's name. So,
well, I hope he does say your
name.
I'm serious.
That's good. No, you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Canelo's never said my name, and he's never said Beterbiev's name. So,
well, I hope he does say your name. No, I'm serious.
That's good. No, you know what?
That little nigga ain't never said my name. I'll be the only retired nigga winning a belt. I'll be retired whooping a nigga ass. Canelo ain't never said my name or Beterbiev. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say
Canelo's
this.
never said my name, and he's never said Beterbiev's name. So,
well, I hope he does say your name because those.
One thing about Andre Ward too, he ain't never felt no drug test. Last time seen was the pound for pound #1. Never felt no drug test.
This would be absolute. Now you got me. Like I am, wow, all the way in.
I mean, he never failed 2 drug tests. My bad. He never failed 2 drug tests, let alone 1.
Yeah, but Dre, but Tess, Dre is retired. That's the problem. And Dre is the only man that I see right now in Canelo's form right now that can beat Canelo. He's the only one. Not a better BF, not a Benavidez. Even though I would love to see the fight, even though I would love to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez due to the size difference.
Look, Timothy, no. He's saying that right now based off what he seen Canelo do. But man, I'm telling anybody who will listen, give David Benavidez a chance. Give that man an opportunity to fight. I'm telling y'all, he gonna shock the world. He gonna shock the world, man. That nigga, it's the reason why he 24, he hungry. He been at this world level since he was 19, 20? He been in the spotlight for a long time, man. El Bandera Roa is a motherfucker.
The speed of Benavidez, the power of Benavidez, the gutsiness of him, his combinations that he likes to throw, and he's going to be right there in front of Canelo and putting the pressure on him. I would love to see Canelo deal with a guy like that. But the only guy that I see that can beat Canelo from 168 to 175 is my partner that's sitting right there, Andre Ward, upstate. He's the only one that I see that can beat him. No one else. Canelo's going to reign and reign and reign. No one else can beat him.
Andre, just to kind of brush up on what you're saying, you know that I haven't been the biggest Canelo fan over the years, and I finally kind of start to give him his credit, give him his due, because what you said is true in terms of, hey, you've got to give him credit for who he beats, but you've also got to question who he's beating. My big thing here is the reason that I now have him at the top of the pound-for-pound list, not only because since Terrence last fought, he's fought 3 times and won 3 belts, because that, Yildirim fight, we're just going to throw it out the window because that's just bad for boxing. But what I'm going at is this.
No.
Flyweight fought.
No, I can't do that. Yildirim, the Yildirim fight is not bad for boxing. It's bad for Canelo's resume. And the reason why I say it's not bad for boxing is the sanctioning bodies is letting somebody who had a mandatory position get the shot rather than just elevating a nigga to a franchise champion and letting them avoid him. Now, hopefully when it comes that time again in the future, the sanctioning bodies won't just elevate Canelo. Oh, he's undisputed. You know what? We just gonna let him be the franchise champion now. That'll be some real sucker ducker shit right there. That'll be some real sucker ducker shit right there. And it's officially duck season. It's officially duck sauce season for real shit. If they do that and they let Yildirim get it, but don't let David Benavidez get it, I got a real problem with that.
A middleweight, who would win? Guess what? In the welterweight division, we've got and we can get rid of this whole pound for pound stuff, because if they fight boxing.
Bernardo, great to have you with us. Mark Kriegel sends his regards. All right, let's get to the heavyweight division.
We done.
You're no talk, no action. Now
we done with all right. That's it. I'm gonna open up these phone lines right quick. Everybody need to call in all goddamn day. But yeah, man, y'all heard what Andre Ward had to say. I agree with everything Andre Ward said. Besides the killer plant, you know what I'm saying, being a tough test for Canelo. I don't think that's going to be the way at all. But 317-220-6995, number to call in. You want to call in. I'm going to get ready for this Joshua Buatsi fight, man. Get it scheduled, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. Right now, we got a fight in the ring against, man, Eddie got some niggas in. I mean, I don't know who none of these niggas is in the ring. I ain't got a clue who nobody is in the ring, bro. Not one of them niggas, dog. I don't know nobody, bro. Like these dudes, like they supposed to be fighting on somebody else's card, not no Matchroom the Zone card. Oh my God! Oh baby! Caught him with a left hand, knocked his shit down. Damn, he knocked that nigga shit down. Damn! White boy knocked his shit off. I don't know who that white boy is, man. He got his shit. He got a little power on him, don't he? What's going on, D-Nice?
Mike on Sports.
Man, you already know what it is, man. Just trying to bring some gospel to the people. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably don't necessarily agree with everything that I brought up, but tell me why.
You gotta fill me in because I just tuned in.
Oh well, damn, D nice shit. That's an hour and 10 minutes, nigga. Work for goddamn me material, nigga. I don't know everything I said. The basis of it is pretty much Andre Ward saying Canelo ain't pound for pound. Crawford still is.
And what did Ward base that on?
Do you got ESPN Plus? I know you do, right?
Yeah, I do.
Go back to the replay. Go to Thursday and watch State of Boxing. Gonna tell you everything he said. But for the most part, I mean, it was a lie that he based it off on. I can't just really give you one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, D nice.
Well, I mean, I I disagree.
I know, but tell me why.
Well,
I want you to tell me why first you disagree with what he said. Then go back and watch it and let me know. Let me know because I'm gonna do another live fight chat tonight, and I'm gonna do one for the Buatsi fight. So whichever one you on, let me know if you will agree with him or disagree with him.
Well, with the pound for pound, you got resume, you got skill set, and you got current activity.
Mm-hmm. When did activity like become a part of it?
I mean, I always thought it was. That's why they used to have Ward not as pound for pound because he was inactive. It wasn't until he took the two fights at 175 and then he Kovalev that he became pound for pound.
Gotcha.
And so they always use Ward's inactivity to have him lower on the pound for pound list, although he was the best current fighter at that time.
All right. I mean, but it's 7 months inactive.
I believe it is. I believe, yeah. Like you should have got a fight in by now.
No injury, no nothing. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Like you could have got a stay busy fight in and just blew him out the water.
That's what I would have did, man. Like Bob, but you know he can't. You know Bob can't do that.
Yeah, because he ain't trying to pay 3.5 for the bullshit.
Get that mandatory minimum. I can't pay him $2 million to go fight Joe Blow. I gotta pay him 3.5.
I just think with Canelo's current accomplishments and his resume, I mean he's a clear-cut guy above, everybody else.
Man, I wish you would have heard what goddamn Andre Ward said, man. Look, he said, look, man, when you see, he pretty much said the same thing I've been saying, but when you the money man, bro, and ain't nobody turning you down. So your resume gonna look better than everybody else, and your activity gonna look better because your fucking networks gonna want to show you. But when you start peeling the layers back, you know what I'm saying? Billy Joe, he said, who Billy Joe won that title from? Man, the motherfucker won the damn title from a African dude that he fought for a vacant title that Billy Joe was coming. The fight before that, Billy Joe fought at cruiserweight. At cruiserweight, came down and fought for a vacant title, and then he fought some guy last year. Before Billy Joe fought Canelo, who he fight? D-Nice.
Before Billy Joe fought Canelo?
Yeah, who he fight?
Who the fuck did he fight?
Exactly. I don't know, nigga. You don't know. All right, Dan.
Was it Lemieux?
And that's the whole point. No, hell no. David Lemieux like 3 years ago, man.
He's so inactive, like I can't even remember his last fight.
And that's the whole thing from Warrior. Like once you start peeling back these layers and see who these guys really beat, they ain't really beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, George Groves was coming. Well, he said, I'm saying it. George Groves coming off of goddamn injury. Caleb Smith beat George Groves because Eubank gave him a tough ass fight. He was injured. Whatever y'all said, Eubank get his ass beat, but George Groves left that bitch and with the surgery, and Eubank went home. Simple as that, with no really scratches on his face. So with that being said, you knock out George Groves. We seen George Groves beat by Badu Jack. We seen George Groves nigga starched by French. You know what I'm saying? So then the John Ryder fight A lot of people believe that he lost that fight. So when you start peeling back the layers on the guy that he beat, man, like, I can't give you credit for beating somebody that everybody thought you're going to beat. That's his biggest thing. Nobody picked Billy Joe going to that fight, and he feels like that I can't give him credit for beating somebody that we knew he was going to beat.
See, that you can't do that. Like, that's recent bias right there. Because if you apply that logic to his resume, what credit will he get for fighting Jamal Charlo? What credit will he get for fighting Demetrius?
And he brought those names up too. Like, I don't believe, like, he ain't bringing names up, but he said, why not fight him? But you'll fight him though. You know what I'm saying? At the weight class, you pick and choose. Like, how many folks? Like, I feel like majority, and you call me racist or whatever you want to. I feel like the majority of the black folks gonna ride with Jamal Charlo. Black boxing fans.
Probably so.
You know what I'm saying? And majority of the Mexican people going to Robert Canelo. That's just how it is. So I feel like, but I guarantee you, the blacks and the Mexicans can agree on one thing. Nobody thought Billy Joe was going to win.
The Brits did. the Brits thought he was
going to win. Man, look, bro. This niggas in England right now that knew Billy Joe wasn't going to win. It's niggas right now knew Billy Joe won. Martin Murray. Murray fought Martin Murray. Man, who? And it's a nigga from goddamn me, Britain who told me that. I'm just be the truth. Martin Murray.
The same thing can be said about Charlo and Andrade.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel like a big segment of people will be picking, it'll be 60-40 maybe. It won't be 80-20, 90-10.
But that'll be based off pure emotion, though. Like, won't nobody have a technical breakdown. Well, won't too many have a technical breakdown as Charlo is gonna win. Because you can go back and pick Charlo's resume apart with the guys he struggled with and say, well, he struggled with him. What the fuck is he gonna do with Canelo?
He struggled with Corball. Corball was damn bigger than him.
Canelo, you see what I'm saying?
Canelo's not bigger than him. Name somebody else. Name somebody else Charlo struggled with besides Corball. And Corball, he fought Corball after his brothers. They feel like he got robbed. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel like he got robbed. But everybody else.
I don't want to hear. I'm
just saying, man. You know, twins got that bump.
His size though that caused the problem. It was his skill set that caused the problem.
Name me somebody else that man, come on, man. I think Corball size was the problem. And that,
I don't think it was.
Oh my God. This white man is knocking this nigga down every time.
I think it was his skill set, man.
That can't be dude's little brother getting beat up like that. Call your father brother getting beat up like that? Oh my God. Nigga, he must ain't got his brother nothing. His brother a world champion, nigga. You struggling with a nigga on British level. That is fight. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, D-Nice. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
You good, man.
Anything you want to say, bro? Because niggas call me back. I made a lot of niggas mad.
I got Canelo, man. Just if Crawford had done more recently, I could see the argument, man. But he's been gone for 7 months, coming off of he crushed Brooke. But when you got a man that just fought 3 times in 6 months and grabbed 2 belts, how is he not like? If you just stick to the facts, 6 months, 3 fights, 2 belts. Come on, man. Regardless of how you think his competition is or who he fought or who they beat, that man just fought 3 times in 6 months and grabbed 2 belts off of 2 unbeaten champions. Them the facts. Like, and I definitely got to go back because I don't even see where Andre Ward got a leg to stand at.
All right, nice man. Well, let me get on to the next call, Doc.
Already.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, D-Nice, man. I ain't got hungry, nigga. Or eat candy and shit. 734 be calling like a motherfucker. I don't know who that is. Right now, Earlsman and Crawford resume. I want to do that. China girl, why are you erecting that to me? Mm-hmm. Seven 734. Talk to me.
Hello?
Talk to me. Who there?
I just wanted, this is Esso again. What up, Mike?
What up, Esso Coney, man? How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
I'm chilling, man.
I wanted to ask you about, because I see your pound for pound list. I wanted to ask about Inoue.
All right.
So I haven't, when it comes to weights below like 126, even now, like I really only seen like 122 a little bit too, like Stephen Fulton. I think that's 122. Fulton and Neary and Figueroa.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen a lot of the people Inoue fought. So I'm like, the first time I see Inoue really fight was against, Donaire. And Donaire been, Donaire been looking, or people thought Donaire was done until he fought.
He definitely showed you he wasn't done in that fight.
Right. And it was a good fight. Like I didn't,
Now Donaire fighting for a title. He fighting for a title off a loss. Think about that. He fighting Oba Wally, Showtime main event off a loss.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's fighting Obali, yeah. But my thing was like, especially Inoue had a lot of hype, and clearly he's been doing something right because, he's undefeated and he's moving up weight classes. But like the first time I saw him fight somebody I knew, he got his face broke. So for me, I was like, I was expecting to see people. Did you see
what else happened in that fight?
No, he won. He won, and I thought
no. Not only won, he's supposed to stop that boy, but the referee blocked the man and told him, "Chill out. You beat his ass too bad." Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
All right, then. So, man, I mean, I know. Old boy made it out and whatever, but if the ref would have never did that, I felt like he would have got stopped. Easy.
No, yeah, that's fine.
So,
that's not really my point.
And we can argue semantics and that. He got a broken eye, man. If you get hit right, you know what I'm saying? Something gonna happen. And they say he broke his eye like in round 2 or 3, right? Guess what?
It was round 2.
He ain't doing Billy Joe. He ain't quit.
No, he didn't.
He ain't quit. Go ahead.
No, he didn't. No, but yeah, I was just wondering, like, he's universely, like, everybody has him like number, top 5 or top 3, whatever. He's up there. But like for me, I'm just like, it's just like, the first time I see him fight somebody I know, the guys that he fought a 37-year-old Donaire, and it wasn't like, and everybody thought everybody was like, Donaire shouldn't take this fight. He's going to get murdered. And obviously Donaire did great, but it was also like, I mean, just the first time we see Inoue fight anybody like with a name, and nobody goes, let's wait to see more. Everybody's just like, oh, it's fine. Like, I feel like if this was another one of the guys in the pound for pound and they had a tough fight with a 37-year-old, people would be on their ass. So, I mean, like, imagine if this was, I'm just saying, I just wanted to see, like, if it's like, what other fights have you, like, felt like, okay, this is why
Inoue watching a new way when he made his like on HBO. I don't know who that was he fought on HBO. It was like Antonio Neves or one of those guys, something like that. That he fought on HBO. Like, this is my first seen him. But he a 4th division champion. He beat Jamie McDonald. Moving up.
I saw the one.
Yeah, moving up though. He won for a title, moving up right away. Fought Jamie McDonald, beat Juan Carlos Payano in the little WBSS That's it.
Exactly.
Knocked out undefeated Emmanuel Rodriguez. Not
Mhm.
Sparta.
You know these guys though. Like
Yeah,
that's my problem.
Emmanuel got a fight coming up. Honestly, he got. I bet he might be fighting for a belt again. Let me see.
Okay.
No,
All right.
he lost. He lost for that belt. Interim. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he lost for that
Yeah,
belt.
I guess for me it's just like I don't have a familiarity with who he's fighting, so it's just like I always see him.
Bro, he started like at 112. Now he at 122.
Yeah.
He's not a big dude, but he out here knocking niggas out from every weight class that he get in.
Yeah.
And we seen him beat up Jason Maloney. Now this Michael dude, I don't know who the fuck that is. 30-2.
Yeah.
Never heard of him a day in my life. But his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His last 6 out of 7 opponents I've heard of. Everybody else not really.
You've heard so you've heard a lot of heard of these guys before he fought them.
Yeah, absolutely. My nigga Javier is a big ass Emmanuel Rodriguez fan.
Right.
He was telling me, "Oh man, Manny gonna get it done. This and that. They fight in Miami. I might go to it." Man, Manny got his ass starts like round 1 or 2.
He's at 122 right now or 118.
I think it's 118.
Okay. So he's not. So he's not in the division with.
Let me see.
Okay, so he's a division below,
he in there with Casemiro, Rignial.
Okay. Okay.
Tete.
All of it sounds like most of his opposition isn't with Top Rank, unfortunately.
Man, but
Casemiro,
like I seen him fight on a Frank Warren card. I seen Casemiro fight on the Top Rank card too. Now he fighting on BBC, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen him on PBC the last couple times, and he was like calling out in a way. I saw that. So he's like one of the first guys. I'm like, okay, I know who he is. I know Neri, obviously. Those are like some of the people I know. But yeah, I was just calling to see what you knew about in a way, because I always see him on here, but it's like I only just seen the Donaire fight. So I'm like, okay,
man, don't get it right. Like he dude can really fight.
Well, let me see. I need to look at your list. And then you got Crawford 1, Canelo 2, Clarissa Shields. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, Better Beef. Better Beef is another question.
Mm-hmm.
So who Better Beef has the win over Vazdik that I saw? I saw that one. Who else does he have?
Better Beef beat Callum Johnson. Callum Johnson just got knocked
from
down.
UK.
Yeah,
I heard of him.
UK guy just got knocked down, so I really don't want to give him too much credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Better be like sometimes it ain't about, to me, like it's all about resume. Like you can have one good win and me just seeing you over 4 or 5 fights, just your skill set. Like, all right, man, you pretty good. Like you pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Like what was that dude name that he fought on PBC? Enrico, some shit like that. Like he cool, but he never struck me as being that guy. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like Better Be got the win over him, but it's just like Vazdik being. And honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew Vazdik was full because Better Be knocked him out in the amateurs. So whenever Vazdik beat motherfucking Stevenson, I was like, man, if they made that Better Be fight, and people was giving Vazdik praise, he beat Stevenson, even though I feel like Badou Jack really took a lot out of Donis in that in that fight that he had with him. So Vazdik beat Adonis, know what I'm saying? And we all know what happened to Adonis, know what I'm saying? But that's a good win for me for Better Be. Everything else is just me. It's just me purely speculating. I feel like out of the champions who haven't been multiple division champions, Earl Spence is the best fighter. Like we seen a new way beat multiple division, Crawford, Canelo, and Shields. Outside of them, Errol Spence is the top guy. Like, to me, he's the best fighter out of guys who haven't moved up yet. You know what I'm saying? Then Beterbiev. Then Jamal.
Yeah.
Then Jamel Charlo. Then Josh Taylor. Then to me, Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've seen Josh Taylor beat Victor Postal more convincingly than the old boy did that just fight him.
Ramirez.
Yeah, and then he beat Brantrick too. You know what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah,
and he beat Regis.
Taylor.
And he beat Regis.
Taylor's
you know
old to me. I think he's underrated. I like that.
Yeah, and honestly, if Josh Taylor, if he win next week, he might, in my opinion, he might jump Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? Like he might push Errol Spence for that 5 position. I don't know.
No,
he might jump Beterbiev. We gotta see how next week play out. And
no, that's
last
fair.
but not least, I got AJ. Like AJ to me got one of the best resumes in boxing. I gotta have him on the list.
AJ, yeah,
Gotta have him on the list.
What about Mikey Garcia?
What about him? He fight at 147 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What he done? What he done at 147?
Lost to Errol Spence and beat Jesse Vargas.
Boy had a close fight with Jesse, in my opinion.
It was close. Mm-hmm.
If you going close with Jesse, maybe, and honestly, man, it's a reason why he up here. Jose Ramirez won his stablemate at 140, so I don't want to step on no toes. Maybe when Jose move up, he'll move back down.
Okay, yeah, I'm just throwing names. So okay, Mikey. I think I like Mikey, but Mikey, you know, I get that people down on him right now because inactivity and the Spence fight. But I think Mikey.
Man, he went. I mean, even though he knocked Lipinets down, man, we seen what Jerron Henderson just did to Lipinets.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I look at it as a B level.
Mikey, man, like Mikey getting a lot of praise for being for going round with Errol Spence. Like, what he done since then?
Beat Jesse Vargas. That's it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Lipinets, what he done since Lipinets? Lose to Earl, beat Jesse. Come on, man, I'm not.
He fought Robert Easter after losing to Lipinets.
Who?
Robert Easter.
Who?
Robert Easter is a B level guy. B level guy.
B level.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he wish he was B level.
Nah, you don't think Robert Easter B level?
No.
Damn.
At 140, he fooled.
I mean, well, he fought him at 135 for
At
unified.
140, he fooled, bro. That's why Easter ain't fighting nobody. He fighting. He just went 12 rounds with somebody.
Martin.
Josh Taylor beat the dog shit out of Ryan Martin.
Yeah.
Beat the dog shit out of Ryan Martin. He going 12 rounds with Ryan Martin. Man, everybody can look good against Ryan Martin. My grandma could.
Fighter though. Josh Taylor, A-level fighter though.
And he's C-level, like I said. What, you want me to tell my opinion?
I think he's because. How good do you think?
Have you seen the fight he fought with goddamn Francis Bartholomew?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Disgusting. Nigga, he D-level.
How good is Richard Comey to you? What level is Richard Comey?
Comey, I can Comey C plus, B minus, C plus, B minus.
Okay, I mean that's you're consistent because I think Easter and Comey is about the same.
I think Comey done got better. Easter really got not better.
Yeah, did you see that when Comey and Easter fought?
Yeah.
They fought. That's how Easter got his IBF. It was a close like.
Remember the motherfucking scorecards? Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that.
So what about Jamal? What do you think about Jamal for the pound for pound? Is he? I mean, I don't think I wouldn't have him on here, but I just
Jamal gotta be, man. Montel Jordan ain't gonna do it. Next question.
Who else? I think that's. I guess. Oh, you got you don't have Fury on there. You got Fury, AJ. Man.
I think AJ resume a little bit better than Fury's.
I guess I can see both ways.
But yeah, Sakuni, man, I got need to call in left and right, man. Let me get on to the next one.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, Sakuni, man, call in. 15 minutes strong. I'm trying to get to this fight chat for it. for it get too goddamn me get too wicked on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to schedule that bit right now. Who my nigga Boazzi fighting, man? Who Boazzi, man? He better get a knockout, man. Who Boazzi fighting? What's the running order for this shit? All right, so we got LeBron Richards. I want to do that LeBron fight, man, but it's gonna be. I ain't got enough time. Joshua Boazzi versus Dos Santos. All right, let me do the scheduling right now. 1, 2, 3. Joshua Boazzi versus Dos Santos. Fight. Mike on sports commentary. All right, schedule for later. What time we're gonna schedule the bit for? Let's see. Right now, 3:49. So I'm gonna just schedule that bit for 4:30. Man, 4:45. 4:45. We scheduled for like 4:45. All right. 480. What's going on, big dude? 480. Talk to me.
Hey, Mike, it's Space Predator.
What's going on, Space Predator?
What's good? Hey, first time calling.
Thanks for calling in, man. How you doing today?
So we're talking about Canelo ducking Andrade, right? So why don't we talk about Errol?
That was part of it. That ain't all we're talking about, but there was a little bit of it.
Okay, so my only comparison is, okay, I guess we got that. My only comparison is the whole Kell Brook.
Man, you're killing me with your audio, man. You're breaking up on me, man. What's going on?
My bad. I'll get you on the rebound. I got a signal here.
All right, man.
All right, bye.
What happened? Space? I thought he was. I thought he was really in space. I thought he was really in space, man. The way I thought it was. I thought he was doing saying up there with ET now, phone home and shit. You feel me? Thought he was phoning home. I'm watching the fight, man. My bad. I'm gonna get on down, man, and go and get ready for the live fight chat. Honestly, I'm coming right back and like, soon as what round they in? I might do this one for further. Fuck it. I'm coming back for round 12, y'all. Fuck it. Let's go. Peace out. Yes, sir.